Hey guys, this is Nathaniel Moore with the marketing blog GuaranteedProfit.com. And in our video today, believe it or not, we're not going to talk about any marketing tips, any marketing ideas, or any marketing strategies. We're not going to talk about increasing the size of your sales, and we're not going to talk about any kind of follow-up marketing or referrals or anything like that, because we're going to talk about kind of the other side of the equation when it comes to growing your business really quickly. And that is the inherent challenges that take place when you set really big goals for yourself. The kind of the internal stuff that takes place, as well as why it takes place and how to overcome that. And the reason we're going to talk about that today is because if you followed our material for any given period of time, you might have noticed that or you might know someone that has applied something and it's got a certain level of growth that was really exciting, and at the same time a new level of challenges that maybe they weren't quite ready to experience. Alright, so we're going to talk about how to address those and how to make sure that you stay on the fastest way possible to whatever goal your own growth for yourself and for your business is. Okay, so the way it basically works is when if you're the kind of person anyhow that likes to put a goal out in front of you that gets you excited, that is big and beautiful and bright, and when you talk about it or hear it talked about, it might like put goosebumps on your arm, because it just makes you so excited and it forces you just to take action. And when that takes place, or as it takes place, or if you're the kind of person that gets you to take action, then good for you, because you're the kind of entrepreneur that is kind of destined for success as long as you are resilient enough to handle the terrain. Okay, so when I say resilient enough to handle the terrain, the reason I'm talking about that is because when we have a certain level of goal that is larger than anything that we've ever accomplished before, what happens is if we have a goal here and it's really big and it's really extraordinary, and our level of skill as far as along the path to get there is down here, what your unconscious mind will do, the same part of your being that beats your heart and as you stop and take a deep breath or blinks your eyes, is the same part of you that's going to set up opportunities to develop, so that way you can increase your level of skill or increase your level of knowledge and action, so that way you can become the kind of person that is able to face the challenges that are inherent in the level of success that is where your goal is located along this whole living trajectory of life, right? So what does that mean? That means that when you're facing a challenge, a really big one, or something that you're feeling maybe a little bit beat up, or you're not sure exactly which way to go, and you're like, man, I'm in the middle of it. Maybe you have a little bit of debt or certain levels of responsibility that you didn't quite realize you were there, because sometimes you just don't know what you don't know until you start to walk down that path from where you're located to your actual goal. Now, when you're really in it, when you're really like in this big challenge, what that means is that's that opportunity for you to develop. That's your unconscious mind setting up something for you to say, okay, now it's time to heighten our level of skill so that way we can move to the next level. Now, a couple key things to remember when this happens, because it's going to happen if you make your goals big enough. When you're in the middle of it, you need to take two things into consideration. One, you would have never unconsciously set that opportunity up for yourself if it didn't have value and it wasn't something that you could overcome and achieve. So coming from a level of faith and peace and constantly moving forward, from a level of understanding and of knowing that this is part of your journey. Now, when you're able to come from that state of mind, you're going to make better decisions. Now, if you just know that you're going to succeed and you're kind of feeling like you're not sure which way to go, a result of that is because the level of skill and understanding of your goal is up here, you're still down here, and maybe the step to the next level is a little high. So all you have to do is chunk down the information, the actual action steps that you need to take in order to get to the next level and pull yourself up. You want to think of it kind of like a ladder. So if you had this huge kind of step to pull yourself up on, what would you need? If that was, you would need a ladder. So that's all that basically is chunking down the information and the actual action steps that you need to follow through with. So if you're coming from the right state of mind and understanding, That was a fish, by the way, in case you're wondering what that sound was. If you're coming from the right level of understanding, and at the same time you're coming from breaking down your steps into actionable, direct steps, then you kind of put yourself into the optimum trajectory for your own success as far as business development is concerned. So anyways, I hope you got really lots of value from that. If you haven't stopped by GuaranteedProfit.com yet to take advantage of some of the strategies that we do assist our members to apply, feel free to go ahead and stop by if you're watching this video somewhere else. And other than that, have a great day. Oh, by the way, there's a manatee. There's some manatees over here, and I'm going to put up. There's another one talking to me over there. They make noises. It's kind of funny. Anyway, so I took a little video right before I posted this video, and I'm putting it on my Facebook. So if you want to go check that out, feel free to. Other than that, have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.